Ever been told breakfast is the most important meal of the day? It's a classic for a reason. But what if I told you that for us, as we embrace our golden years, some seemingly innocent breakfast choices could actually be undermining your energy, weakening your muscles, and messing with your entire day? It's a surprising reality. I'm Adam, your senior health specialist here at Golden Vitality, and today we're uncovering the breakfast blunders many seniors make, and more importantly, revealing the powerhouse foods that can truly set you up for a day of strength and vibrancy. If you're ready to supercharge your mornings and safeguard your health, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on vital tips like these. Let's dive in. Breakfast, by its very name, means breaking the fast from our overnight rest. After several hours without food, our bodies, especially as we mature, are crying out for the right kind of fuel. This isn't just about staving off hunger. It's about providing the essential building blocks for sustained energy, sharp focus, optimal muscle function, and balanced blood sugar throughout your demanding day. But here's a crucial insight many overlook. Not all breakfasts are created equal, and what might have worked in your 30s or 40s could be actively working against you now. Many popular breakfast items, often marketed as convenient or even healthy, can actually sabotage your wellness goals as you age. They might seem harmless, but they can be wolves in sheep's clothing. Conversely, there are some wonderfully nutritious, often overlooked, options that can become your body's staunchest allies in preserving strength, vitality, and overall well-being. Today, on Golden Vitality, we're going to pull back the curtain on 4 common breakfast foods that seniors should seriously consider removing from their morning rotation. These are items that can lead to those dreaded energy slumps, digestive discomfort, and even contribute insidiously to long-term muscle loss, a condition we know as sarcopenia. But don't worry, I won't leave you hanging. We'll then pivot to highlight 4 breakfast staples that you absolutely should be incorporating. These are the game changers that will provide your body with the precise nutrients, stability, and energy it needs to function at its absolute best, day in and day out. You see, as we get older, our physiology changes. Our bodies can become more sensitive to fluctuations in blood sugar, more susceptible to nutrient deficiencies, and even develop new food sensitivities. That sugary cereal or piece of processed toast you might have enjoyed without a second thought in your younger years could now be silently draining your energy reserves, clouding your memory, or gradually weakening those precious muscles. The good news? You don't have to give up on breakfast. You just need to upgrade it, make smarter choices. We're here to guide you through some intelligent swaps that not only taste fantastic, but also support robust digestion and help regulate your appetite naturally. It's all about giving your body what it genuinely needs to thrive. So whether you're aiming to sidestep those mid-morning energy crashes, or you're looking to fuel a more active mobile lifestyle, making the right breakfast choices can set a positive tone for your entire day. Let's begin with the first breakfast food that seniors, particularly if fatigue, unwanted weight gain, or persistent joint pain are part of your daily experience, should consider eliminating immediately. The first culprit on our list: sugary breakfast cereals. I call these the hidden sugar bombs that drain energy and weaken muscles. When it comes to a quick breakfast, many seniors instinctively reach for a bowl of what they perceive as a simple, easy cereal. It seems like a straightforward way to start the day. However, this seemingly innocent choice can, unfortunately, be one of the most detrimental breakfast foods for those of us over 60, especially if you're focused on maintaining muscle strength, stable blood sugar, and sustained energy levels. The primary issue with most commercial breakfast cereals is their alarmingly high sugar content. Many popular brands are absolutely packed with refined sugars, high fructose corn syrup, and artificial sweeteners, all designed to create that sweet, often addictive, taste. This sugar overload causes a rapid spike in your blood glucose levels. Now, for seniors whose insulin sensitivity might already be declining with age, these dramatic sugar spikes can be particularly damaging. They can lead to a cascade of negative effects: profound fatigue once the sugar rush wears off, increased likelihood of weight gain as excess sugar is stored as fat, and critically, an increased rate of muscle loss over time. That quick surge in blood sugar is almost invariably followed by an energy crash, leaving you feeling sluggish, perhaps a bit irritable, and certainly less motivated to get moving, especially in the morning when you need that get up and go. Furthermore, these sugary cereals are often severely lacking in essential nutrients like fiber, healthy fats, and quality protein. These are the very components that are vital for seniors to feel satisfied after a meal, to maintain stable energy, and to support muscle health. Without these key nutrients, seniors are more prone to overeating later in the day, experiencing increased cravings for more sugary or processed foods, and, sadly, accelerating muscle breakdown. Let's consider the experience of Harold "Harry" Montgomery, a 76-year-old retired engineer from Grand Rapids, Michigan. For years, Harry started his day with a popular sugary cereal, thinking it was a light and quick option. But over time, he began to notice persistent joint stiffness and a debilitating mid-morning fatigue that left him too tired to enjoy his daily walks, a pastime he cherished. After a visit to his doctor and a deeper look at his diet, Harry learned that his sugar-laden breakfasts were contributing to blood sugar imbalances, which in turn fueled his fatigue and muscle loss. He made a switch to a whole-grain, protein-rich breakfast, think oatmeal with nuts and berries, and quickly noticed a significant improvement in his energy levels and overall muscle strength. The problem with sugary cereals isn't just the immediate energy crash. It's also about the long-term detrimental effects on muscle mass and metabolism. Excess sugar in the diet, especially when not balanced with adequate protein and healthy fats, actually accelerates muscle breakdown, a condition known as sarcopenia, which is a prevalent concern for seniors. Maintaining lean muscle mass is absolutely essential for mobility, bone density, and overall independence as we age. So, what should seniors eat instead? Ditch the sugary cereals and opt for whole grains like oatmeal. Oatmeal is packed with fiber and protein, helping to stabilize blood sugar levels and keeping you feeling fuller for longer. Adding a handful of nuts, seeds, and berries can provide healthy fats, additional protein, and powerful antioxidants that promote muscle repair, prevent oxidative damage, and deliver steady, sustained energy. In summary, while sugary cereals might seem like an easy breakfast fix, they come with hidden consequences, especially for seniors. They spike blood sugar, contribute to muscle loss, and drain your precious energy. By switching to whole grains, protein-rich options, and healthy fats, seniors can make a much healthier choice that supports long-term vitality, muscle strength, and sustained energy. Next, let's move on to another common breakfast mistake that may be silently undermining your health: starting your day with the wrong kind of juice. The second breakfast food to avoid: fruit juices. These are often a sugar-laden start that can destroy energy and muscles. Fruit juices are frequently perceived as a healthy choice, particularly for seniors looking to increase their vitamin C intake or boost hydration. However, many commercially available store-bought fruit juices, even those labeled as 100% juice, are often loaded with concentrated sugars and stripped of beneficial fiber. This makes them one of the worst breakfast choices for seniors. While that initial burst of sweetness might seem refreshing, fruit juice can cause rapid blood sugar spikes, very similar to sugary cereals. This inevitably leads to energy crashes, can contribute to muscle fatigue, and over time, may lead to weight gain. Unlike eating whole fruits, which provide fiber to slow down sugar absorption, fruit juices deliver a concentrated dose of sugar directly into your bloodstream. The natural sugars in the juice are absorbed much more quickly without that fiber buffer. For seniors, whose bodies may already be less efficient at managing blood sugar levels, this rapid influx can lead to hyperglycemia, high blood sugar, followed by a sharp drop in energy. This sugar roller coaster doesn't just affect your energy, it can also lead to increased fat storage and muscle loss, as the body prioritizes dealing with blood sugar fluctuations rather than building or maintaining lean muscle. Let's take the example of Gloria "Glow" Thomas, a 70-year-old retired nurse from Toledo, Ohio. Gloria had always loved a glass of orange juice with her breakfast, believing it was a great way to get her vitamins and start her day. However, after months of feeling sluggish and battling with muscle weakness despite her active lifestyle, she decided to track her diet more closely. She realized that her regular intake of sugary fruit juice was a major contributor to her fatigue and even some joint discomfort. After cutting out the juice and replacing it with whole fruits and smoothies made with vegetables and a protein source, Gloria noticed significantly better energy levels throughout the day and less muscle soreness. One of the main problems with fruit juice is that it's not as filling as whole fruits, even though it can pack a hefty dose of sugar and calories. Without the fiber to slow down digestion and promote satiety, juice may leave seniors feeling hungry sooner, potentially leading to overeating later in the day. For seniors with insulin resistance or prediabetes, this kind of sugar overload can lead to worsening symptoms including weight gain, increased fatigue, and accelerated muscle breakdown. So what should seniors drink instead? The answer is simple: whole fruits, vegetable-based smoothies that include protein and healthy fats, and good old water. These options provide fiber, antioxidants, and essential vitamins without causing the dramatic blood sugar spikes associated with fruit juices. For a healthy alternative, seniors can try smoothies made with spinach, berries, a scoop of protein powder, and perhaps some avocado or nut butter. Or, try water infused with lemon or cucumber for added hydration without the sugar. In summary, fruit juice, even if it's labeled 100% juice, is often one of the worst breakfast choices for seniors. Its high sugar content leads to blood sugar spikes, energy crashes, and muscle loss, while lacking the essential fiber and nutrients that come with eating whole fruits. For a healthier breakfast, stick to whole fruits and drinks that are naturally low in sugar. Next, we'll take a look at another breakfast food commonly associated with health: yogurt, but with a twist that could be harming your muscle health and digestion. The third breakfast food to reconsider: low-fat yogurt. This can be a dairy mistake that robs your muscles of essential protein and healthy fats. Yogurt has long been hailed as a healthy breakfast choice, offering calcium, probiotics, and protein to support digestion and bone health. However, not all yogurts are created equal. Low-fat yogurt, while often marketed as a healthier option, may actually be doing more harm than good, particularly for seniors. It might seem like a great way to avoid fat, but in reality, many low-fat yogurts strip away beneficial nutrients and often compensate by adding sugars, which can undermine your efforts to maintain muscle mass and support energy levels. One of the biggest issues with low-fat yogurt is that it lacks healthy fats. These fats are crucial for muscle repair, energy production, and the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D, which is essential for maintaining bone and muscle strength. Healthy fats also fuel your muscles, helping them perform and recover better after physical activity. When you opt for low-fat yogurt, you're missing out on these essential nutrients, and your body is left with fewer tools to maintain muscle mass and an optimal metabolism. Moreover, to compensate for the lack of flavor when fat is removed, many low-fat yogurt options are loaded with added sugars or artificial sweeteners. This turns what should be a healthy snack into a sugar-laden treat. For seniors who may already be struggling with blood sugar regulation, these added sugars can lead to insulin spikes, fatigue, and muscle loss over time. These sugar surges disrupt the body's ability to rebuild muscle tissue, especially for seniors who already face age-related muscle loss. Take the case of Phyllis "Phil" Washington, a 75-year-old retired teacher from Charlotte, North Carolina. Phil had been eating low-fat yogurt for years, thinking it was the healthiest choice for her. However, she noticed that after consuming yogurt, she often felt sluggish and struggled with maintaining her weight, despite eating well otherwise. After a nutritionist reviewed her diet, Phil learned that the low-fat versions she was choosing were often high in added sugar and lacked the satisfying healthy fats, leading to both sugar spikes and a lack of adequate protein and fat to support her muscles. This was hindering her muscle recovery and energy levels. After switching to full-fat Greek yogurt, which naturally contains more protein and beneficial fats without the added sugars, Phil felt a noticeable difference in her muscle strength and stamina, especially on her daily walks. So what should seniors opt for instead? Full-fat Greek yogurt is a much better option. It's higher in protein and contains healthy fats, making it a perfect choice for muscle preservation and overall health. Greek yogurt in particular is also rich in probiotics, which support gut health and immune function, two areas that become especially important as we age. In summary, low-fat yogurt can be one of the worst breakfast foods for seniors. While it may seem like a good option for weight control, it's often robbing your body of essential fats and protein needed to maintain muscle mass, energy, and overall health, and can be a hidden source of sugar. Full-fat Greek yogurt or other whole milk unsweetened yogurt options are a much healthier, muscle-supporting choice for older adults. Next, we'll explore another breakfast food that many seniors reach for, believing it's a light option, but in reality it may be slowing down metabolism and weakening muscles. The fourth breakfast food to be wary of: muffins. Often a sweet treat that causes sugar spikes and weakens muscles. Muffins are a classic breakfast food, often touted as a light or convenient option for starting the day. But while they may seem like a harmless indulgence, most muffins, especially store-bought or prepackaged varieties, are one of the worst foods seniors can eat for breakfast. While delicious and often soft, typical muffins are loaded with refined sugars, unhealthy fats, like trans fats or excessive saturated fats, and white flour. This combination can weaken muscles, cause significant blood sugar spikes, and ultimately contribute to weight gain and muscle breakdown. Most commercial muffins are made with refined flour, a type of processed carbohydrate that lacks fiber and essential nutrients. These refined carbs break down very quickly in the digestive system, causing a rapid rise in blood sugar levels, often followed by a swift energy crash. For seniors, this rapid change in blood glucose can lead to muscle fatigue, weakness, and increased inflammation, particularly for those dealing with insulin resistance or prediabetes. Furthermore, muffins often contain high levels of sugar, which can accelerate muscle breakdown by increasing insulin resistance, potentially leading to sarcopenia, that age-related muscle loss we're trying to combat. Let's consider the story of Vera V.I. Harding, a 72-year-old retired nurse from Minneapolis, Minnesota. V had a habit of eating a blueberry muffin from her local coffee shop with her morning coffee. At first, she enjoyed the treat, but over time, she noticed feeling more sluggish, and her muscle cramps, especially after her walks, seemed to worsen. After consulting with her doctor, she learned that her muffin habit was likely contributing to her blood sugar fluctuations and muscle soreness due to the high sugar and refined flour content. Vera switched to whole grain toast with avocado and a hard-boiled egg. Within a few weeks, she felt more energized and experienced less stiffness. What makes muffins particularly problematic is that they typically lack sufficient protein, which is essential for muscle repair and growth. Eating a muffin, which is high in sugar and refined carbs but low in protein and fiber, sets the body up for muscle breakdown and poor recovery after activity. So what should seniors eat instead? For a healthier breakfast, seniors should choose whole grain options. Think whole wheat toast, oatmeal, or even homemade whole grain muffins made with minimal sugar and added protein sources like nuts or seeds. These options provide complex carbohydrates that digest slowly, helping to maintain steady blood sugar levels. Pairing these with protein-rich foods like eggs, Greek yogurt, or nut butter can help support muscle strength, stabilize energy, and keep you feeling full longer. A breakfast with healthy fats, fiber, and protein will promote both muscle health and overall well-being. In summary, muffins are generally one of the worst breakfast foods for seniors due to their high sugar content, refined flour, and lack of protein and fiber. These ingredients lead to blood sugar spikes, muscle weakness, and chronic fatigue. Instead, opt for whole grains, lean protein, and healthy fats to kickstart your day with the energy and nutrients you need to maintain strength and vitality. Now that we've covered what to avoid, let's shift our focus to the fantastic breakfast, foods that can empower your health. First up, the best breakfast food. Number 1, whole grains. This is your nutritious, fiber-rich base that boosts energy and supports muscle health. As we age, our bodies require more than just empty calories in the morning. We need sustained energy, fiber, and nutrients that actively support muscle strength and healthy digestion. That's where whole grains shine. Options like oats, quinoa, whole wheat bread, genuinely whole wheat, check the label, and brown rice are packed with fiber, B vitamins, and essential minerals like magnesium and iron. All of these are crucial for seniors looking to maintain muscle strength, stabilize blood sugar, and support overall energy. Unlike refined grains, which are stripped of most of their nutrients during processing, whole grains retain their nutrient-rich germ and bran. This makes them a fantastic source of slow-digesting carbohydrates. This slow digestion means they help maintain steady blood sugar levels, preventing those energy crashes that can result from eating sugary foods like muffins or most commercial cereals. The fiber in whole grains also supports digestive health and heart health, making it easier for seniors to manage weight, feel full longer, and avoid issues like constipation. Let's look at the experience of Claire Martin, a 78-year-old retired teacher from Salt Lake City, Utah. Claire had always eaten white toast with her eggs for breakfast. But after hearing about the benefits of whole grains, she switched to steel-cut oats topped with some almond butter and fresh fruit. Within a week, she noticed she felt more energized throughout the day. Her digestion improved and her usual afternoon slump was gone. Her meals were now keeping her full longer, supporting her muscle strength and energy. To incorporate whole grains into your breakfast, consider overnight oats, whole grain pancakes, made with whole wheat flour, or a slice of hearty whole wheat toast. Pair these with healthy fats and protein to create a well-balanced, muscle-friendly meal. Next, the best breakfast food number 2, avocados, a creamy source of healthy fats that supports muscle recovery and energy. When it comes to maintaining muscle strength and energy levels, healthy fats are an essential nutrient, especially for seniors. One of the best sources of these healthy fats is avocados. Packed with monounsaturated fats, fiber, vitamins C and E, and potassium, avocados are a muscle-friendly powerhouse that can enhance recovery, promote stable energy, and support overall heart health. That's why avocados are a must-add breakfast food for older adults. Unlike processed foods that might contain unhealthy trans fats or excessive saturated fats, which can contribute to muscle loss and inflammation, avocados provide beneficial fats that help reduce inflammation, support muscle repair, and improve nutrient absorption. The potassium in avocados helps balance electrolytes, reducing the risk of muscle cramps, which can be a concern for seniors who might be more prone to dehydration or electrolyte imbalances. One of the greatest benefits of avocado is its ability to boost energy without causing the blood sugar spikes and crashes commonly associated with sugary breakfasts. This makes it an ideal food for seniors who are looking for steady, sustainable energy throughout the day. The combination of healthy fats and fiber in avocados keeps you full longer, preventing unnecessary snacking and helping maintain a healthy weight. Consider Marty Stevens, a 74-year-old retired librarian from Madison, Wisconsin. Marty had always been an active person, but in her later years, she started feeling more sluggish after breakfast. After a consultation with her nutritionist, she started incorporating avocados into her morning meals, either on whole grain toast or blended into smoothies. Within a few days, Marty noticed a boost in her energy levels, and her usual muscle soreness after morning walks improved. "I feel so much more energized and recovered now," she says, "and I'm able to do the activities I love without feeling as tired." To enjoy the muscle-strengthening benefits of avocado, try adding half an avocado to your breakfast. You can spread it on whole grain toast, blend it into a smoothie, or even use it in scrambled eggs for an extra dose of healthy fat and protein. Moving on to the best breakfast food number 3, eggs. A protein-packed breakfast that supports muscle health and strength. When it comes to supporting muscle recovery, strength, and overall vitality, few foods are as versatile and nutrient-rich as eggs. Whether scrambled, poached, or hard-boiled, eggs are an excellent source of high-quality protein that is essential for older adults looking to maintain muscle mass and enhance recovery after physical activity. That's why eggs make it to the list of must-add breakfast foods for seniors. Eggs are packed with essential amino acids, the building blocks of muscle tissue, and are an excellent source of vitamin D, which plays a crucial role in muscle function and bone health, 2 areas that often decline with age. By incorporating eggs into breakfast, seniors can provide their bodies with the protein needed to repair muscle fibers, maintain strength, and prevent sarcopenia. Plus, eggs contain healthy fats and choline, which support joint health brain, function, and energy levels. One of the key benefits of eggs is their ability to provide a steady source of protein without adding excess calories or sugar, which is especially important for seniors trying to avoid weight gain or fatigue. Eating eggs in the morning can help maintain stable blood sugar and provide long-lasting energy throughout the day, without the spikes and crashes that come with sugary breakfast foods. Consider Walter Walt Patterson, a 79-year-old retired architect from Portland, Oregon. Walt was always active and had always enjoyed his morning oatmeal, but as he got older, he noticed a decline in muscle strength. After speaking with his nutritionist, he added eggs to his breakfast, either in an omelet or boiled, paired with whole grain toast. Within a few weeks, Walt noticed a boost in his muscle strength, more energy for his daily walks, and fewer joint pains. "It's the protein," Walt says. "I feel much stronger, and I'm finally able to do more of the things I enjoy." For seniors, the best way to include eggs in your breakfast is to pair them with whole grains, like whole wheat toast or oatmeal, for a balanced, nutrient-dense meal. You can also add a handful of leafy greens or avocado to make your breakfast even more nourishing, giving your body the vitamins, minerals, and fats it needs to start the day strong. And finally, the best breakfast food. Number 4, berries. A nutrient-packed powerhouse that supports muscle health and recovery. When it comes to natural energy and muscle recovery, few fruits can match the power of berries. Packed with antioxidants, vitamin C and fiber, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are all excellent additions to a senior's breakfast. Not only do they provide a burst of natural sweetness, but they also offer anti-inflammatory benefits, which are critical for muscle health and joint function as we age. One of the most important benefits of berries is their high antioxidant content, especially flavonoids like anthocyanins, which have been shown to reduce oxidative stress in the body. For seniors, this is crucial because oxidative stress can lead to muscle fatigue, muscle breakdown, and slower recovery after exercise. By consuming berries regularly, seniors can combat inflammation and protect muscle fibers from damage caused by free radicals. Additionally, the vitamin C in berries is essential for collagen formation, which supports healthy joints, ligaments, and tendons. Let's hear about Margaret Maggie Ferguson, a 78-year-old retired high school teacher from Tucson, Arizona. Maggie had been feeling more stiff and sore in her legs and arms after gardening, and noticed that her muscles took longer to recover. After learning about the anti-inflammatory properties of berries, she started adding a cup of fresh blueberries to her morning oatmeal. Within a couple of weeks, Maggie noticed a significant decrease in muscle soreness and felt more energized throughout the day. "The blueberries really made a difference," Maggie says. "I feel more limber, and my recovery time is much faster now." Berries are also a great source of fiber, which helps regulate digestion and maintain a healthy weight, an important aspect of muscle function. The fiber in berries helps to stabilize blood sugar levels, preventing the crashes that can come from eating sugary foods. This steady release of energy is especially helpful for seniors who need to maintain their stamina and strength throughout the day. To incorporate berries into your breakfast, try adding fresh or frozen berries to Greek yogurt, smoothies, or whole grain cereal. You can also toss them into oatmeal or eat them raw as a delicious snack. So there you have it. Breakfast truly is an essential meal that sets the tone for your day, especially for us seniors looking to maintain muscle strength, energy, and overall vitality. As we've explored today, the choices you make for your first meal can significantly impact your muscle recovery, blood sugar stability, and overall well-being. We've looked at 4 breakfast foods you should ideally avoid, like sugary cereals, most fruit juices, low-fat yogurts, and commercial muffins, which are often high in refined sugars and lack the crucial nutrients necessary to support optimal muscle function. These foods might give you a quick, fleeting burst of energy, but they can ultimately lead to blood sugar spikes, fatigue, and muscle weakness, leaving you feeling drained. On the other hand, we've highlighted 4 powerhouse breakfast foods you must consider adding to your meals: whole grains, eggs, avocados, and berries. These champions provide high-quality protein, healthy fats, essential fiber, and potent antioxidants. These foods not only nourish your muscles and boost your energy, but also aid in muscle recovery and joint health, providing the fuel and strength needed to stay active and independent as you age. Here at Golden Vitality, we are committed to helping seniors make better, more informed choices when it comes to their nutrition. By swapping out sugary and processed breakfast options for nutrient-dense alternatives, you can give your body the best chance to maintain muscle mass, enhance energy levels, and improve your overall health. So, the next time you're preparing breakfast, ask yourself, am I giving my muscles the nutrients they need to thrive? Are my choices supporting my long-term strength and well-being? If you found today's video helpful, please let us know in the comments below. What changes will you be making to your breakfast routine? We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like this video, share it with friends who might benefit, and subscribe to Golden Vitality for more expert-backed tips on healthy aging, nutrition, and muscle support. Remember, the right food choices in the morning can make a world of difference in how you feel, move, and live. Start your day with the right fuel, and you'll set yourself up for a stronger, healthier future, one meal at a time. Thanks for joining me today on Golden Vitality. Stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.